Madden football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Eagles and the Hawks coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the Pacific Northwest, the home of the 12s, and they are in full roar as you get a look inside Lumen Field in Seattle. Coming up, we've got an ultra-important divisional round matchup in the NFC, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at the Seahawks team as they get ready here. They come in off another victory a weekend ago. That ran their win streak up to 7 now.
And I think that win last week established them as Super Bowl frontrunners. They're playing with confidence and swagger, and you need that to go a long way.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Eagles, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes that actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can use it and get a victory.
And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. As we get a peek at the former Red Raider and 10th pick in the 2017 draft, Patrick Mahomes.
And the quality of opponent goes up a notch here in this divisional round. But he's coming off such a sensational performance, I'm not sure he cares. 4 touchdown passes in the last game, and you'd have to imagine his head coach would sign up for that right now.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Second down, another run with Taylor.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Mahomes going to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down.
Now Mahomes on the bootleg.
Throw is caught by Schoonmaker.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackled him for a loss.
Good luck, sir.
And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings.
That's on the guard, Wyatt Teller.
Don't let Mahomes ruin all our playoff dreams, low.
Still second down.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Mahomes now to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. but they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And again, it's Mahomes. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Yeah, no, he's not going to do that, bro. We're already holding that motherfucker down.
It's taken to the 26. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. So here come the Eagles for their initial possession of the game. And they will be let out.
That motherfucker right there is solid. That dude's solid as fuck.
He was pretty solid in the victory in the wild card round and threw a couple of touchdowns. And when it comes to quarterback play, you'd always love spectacular. But in the playoffs, you'll take solid. And that's exactly what
Ronaldo is about to show us greatness. Solid AF now.
First down. On the slant, here's Smith and Jigba. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Now, whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down.
And stopped them on their first drive last game. Haha. Oh no, not JSN. That was so fast.
The tackle is made at the 42.
Just not a whole
lot of room to operate there on that.
He's looking at his wrist.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here is 3rd and 5.
They'll look to throw here.
Motherfucker, go over the line.
He's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to make it 4th down. Still leaves him with 4th and short.
I might raise no bitches. QB power.
Back in my mind, in fact, I've discussed it with my staff all week long. Different situations that I may want to go for.
Oh!
He says go for it.
I'm also talking about my analytics department. What are the odds if I don't get it? What's it going to do to me the rest of the game? Personally, I end up taking all that, putting it in my head, and making a decision. And you know me, I'm probably going to go for it.
Wow, Trey, you want to make an opening drive statement.
Yes, I do. Move. I don't want to just give up that easily.
And now a throw on 1st down there.
QB power, baby. I just need a more powerful QB.
To take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Are you confused about the play call, or you never seen it before?
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. They'll get only a couple. Incompletion and a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the 1st. Now Mahomes.
This ball deep for Tony.
Oh, pick that. Come on, bro.
Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Hand that shit to your big boys low. Renado's 190 pounds with a wet t-shirt on.
Here's Jake Bailey now. .44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And this one will...
What the fuck?
As it sails out of bounds. Here's the Philadelphia offensive...
What's that bullshit I'm playing with today?
...take over possession. And for them, maybe a little carryover from last week's game. They got the win on the road in the wild card round, on the road here again in the divisional round, but they're hanging tough.
Hey, cue a little music, right? A little on the road again. I mean, this has been kind of the mantra.
Seahawks are winning the Super Bowl. They are all great.
What would happen with them, right? They had to go on the road for...
That kick is insane.
They're on the road again, and sometimes teams get really comfortable with that. Not only the idea of going on the road and shocking the world, But just, hey, it's just us. We don't have to worry
Yo,
about
who turned up the damn injury?
It becomes that us against the world mentality, doesn't it?
And while it may be overplayed,
Good thing I got my depth chart set up for this.
when it comes time to play ball.
Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. They'll roll him out right. And he'll toss this one.
He trying to kill me.
Seeing no options, he throws it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off ready? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
What's up, bud? Yeah. Oh, no, you disappeared.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. It's Williams on the catch.
Oh, come on, be faster.
Way up past the 35
Yes.
before he's taken down.
Yes, no.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his
Yeah, I
guy
can see it
open.
now.
Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after
Hey,
the
torn
catch
labor.
to pick up
See that
really
dude
nice
next year.
yardage.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
See
He's
ya.
going to try and do this himself. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards.
And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
So
No.
they stopped some fighting them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops.
Yeah.
They can keep them out of that area.
Yeah, I can see you on.
On 2nd down, it's Davidson. And he's up across
No.
midfield and down into Seattle territory. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Hey, get out of there. You're gonna rip that off.
Not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep
Don't go up there again.
7th play of the drive.
You're gonna rip the current off.
3rd and 6. Yeah, he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
a quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this 1st quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a 2nd time. He'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it. But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10.
They're going to look to throw.
Let's go, baby.
This is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Jamison Williams.
36 yards.
And the Eagles are on the board first here in this division round matchup.
And all the pressure that goes on in these playoffs, but the first score here in the divisional round always very key.
Partner, this team handled it like it was a regular season game, that they were confident in what they were doing, came right out and established themselves early.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott.
Nice.
He's got it, and the Eagles lead it 7-0.
You gotta take that home field advantage away.
That time as they go 9 plays in all.
And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
And Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
They'd love to just strike.
This is a crucial stop. Gotta go up 2 scores.
Get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Yeah, the plan is to
Here's Mahomes to throw.
shut them down.
That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it.
0 scores all game.
Takes it across the 40-yard line. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On the counter, it's Taylor. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of approach there.
And he has another first down as they get the ball down to the Eagles' 17-yard line. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
That was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake in the line of scrimmage.
My boy needs Jesus over there. Gotta help him. Do some zone coverage. Can't keep up with Tony right now.
From the red zone now, Mahomes. That one into the hands of Flowers. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard. Maybe a touch less. Throwing now is Mahomes. This is caught. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Taylor. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Mahomes. And it'll be
Let's go.
And the Eagles are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight, and he was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation and making.
He ran the route for him.
Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off.
Here we go. Ready?
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. They went counter there offensively, and a couple of the defenders were on skates for a second.
They certainly were, and you know what offensive linemen love about the counters and the misdirections? Sometimes you don't even have to block the defender. He can run himself out of the play if he doesn't read his keys properly.
And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play.
Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Let's go.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Ready?
They'll keep it on the ground. Davidson. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Get off me, dude.
Just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
52 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup.
They've done a pretty good job containing him up until this drive, and until that run, there was no containing him at all.
Yeah, you're right about that. He finally popped free. But we didn't have to be in their practice sessions. We didn't have to be in their meeting rooms.
Gotta run. Let's kick their ass.
But what did they tell
Mahomes
their guys?
freaking out on the sidelines. He said, give me the ball. Come on, defense.
Let it go.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Davidson. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Okay. I see that. I see that there. Let's see what we got.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Threw it too far
Right
out.
side here going to be incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone. He's hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, flag. Come on, give me the flag, dude.
Just what Seattle was hoping for.
Push the hell out of that dude. He was going to be wide open.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the fourth down.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. And out now come the Seahawks. And you work so hard during the regular season to earn that bye to go to the divisional round fresh. Well, maybe they're too fresh because they've come out here pretty flat.
And how many times have we seen it? Let's go to other sports now. Let's go to basketball, baseball, those ones where the playoffs are a series. And you see teams who were playing before versus the team that had the bye, and they take them on. And how many often does that team that's been playing before win game one?
Right.
Almost always, right? Feels that way anyway. When it's a one-shot deal like the NFL, that's critical because now you come in and you get the momentum. You can take them out in that one game, and it's over. And those other ones, that team at home usually gets a chance to recover, and they're usually the better team.
Well, they better halt that momentum on the other side quickly, or this might be their last game. Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have
Yes, I'm about to go swing side. But he's out this drive.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
So many times we talk about
Jacob, you ain't swimming, bro. You fucking floating, my brother.
But a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
2nd and 10.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 44-yard line. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw caught by Tony. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Now it's Mahomes again.
Let's go.
Down, sacked back at the 13-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's second and goal. Here's Tony on a quick slant. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Being chased out left. Decent gain on the scramble to 6,
sir.
but now it's 4th.
That was a good effort there, trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
And this one is right through. So a conservative decision there, but it does put him on the board.
And I know the players hate it, the coaches hate it, but sometimes you just got to take the points when they're there. Sometimes a field goal is pretty darn good.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Oh, they made a mistake. They made a mistake. Oh, they got lucky.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Oh.
It's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's got a man complete. Down the sideline he goes. And
let's go.
In for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Elliott on for the extra point. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3.
Relax. Sit down, relax. Go sit over there, you know.
As we'll send you eastward
lean
to
back.
Orlando, standing by with that EA
Don't
Sports
sit like that. You're
report now.
it's not comfortable.
Look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for
Well, don't sit on me either. Get up from me.
Third quarter.
There you go. Get comfortable, man. Look, you have this pillow right here. Look, get comfy. instead. Very short half.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And it'll be a terrific return here as he gets it down all the way inside the 30.
Well, one thing I know for sure, the standard speech is to treat the game like it's tied. But when you have an advantage, they also tell you, make sure you don't get your foot off the gas. Message received.
Out come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium. But you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Let's go.
Touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Well, after their wild card round game last week, you and I said, wow, they played pretty well. Maybe they got a shot at keeping this one close. They've done more than keep this one close.
Yeah, they've made quite a statement, haven't they? And I don't know if it was the week off that hurt this defense, but they've been...
And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands?
How's the ball both of them are in.
The feet are hopefully getting down in bounds. That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half. Mahomes now on first down.
Throw caught by Flowers.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
To the right side, this is Taylor. And taken down just shy of the 40. Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
Let's go. They don't even know what they're doing no more. Let's go. Get out of here.
The Seahawks send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. This will be fielded at the 17. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Philadelphia's offense ready to go again.
They're just looking for more of the same. Great first half so far, good second half. And You know, sometimes I guess maybe, Charles, these coaches, they don't have to tell these guys much when they're rolling like they're rolling right now.
You're exactly right. I've heard stories of some of the best coaches in our time or any time having grabbed their staffs at halftime and said, guys, they're playing really well. Don't go in there and give them a whole lot of stuff. Just pat them on the back. And essentially the speech at halftime is, let's go, guys. And that's it.
Yeah, no one's upset the apple cart so far. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. He'll grab 3 yards on the play, taking it himself for the first down.
And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up first downs.
On first down.
Ah, come on, bro.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Ready?
They'll keep it on the ground. Bulls.
And he'll push forward for a couple to the 34.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Back to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete.
Got it, bro.
I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The Eagles send out their punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd.
Oh.
There to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Now here's Mahomes.
Throw left side, complete to Tony. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
It's a big play there for Seattle.
I'm not doing shit. That don't mean nothing.
The big play has him all the way
Congratulations, you got 30 yards.
They go play action. Now Mahomes.
Let's go. There you go. Now you went back 10 yards. 6 yards.
Jalen Carter busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
I
love criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's
back now in Seattle, Washington. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down.
Come on home. Pick that, baby.
Incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield and man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays just like that one we saw there.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Now Mahomes. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down.
Oh, you got to go for it.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Hey, let that dude beat you, bro.
Not before he reaches the 8-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Mahomes to throw once more. Looking
You thought. You thought.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to
There you
the
go. It's cool, man. Keep wasting time. I like that.
Defensively, I think
Yeah,
they
try
can
to go
smell
home.
a stop ball right around the 5.
Get ready for them Cowboys
And I
or
think what
whoever
they've
else
done
plays
is they
after.
put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it.
Yes, sir.
Now throwing on third down there,
Not
but
that
he
easy.
cannot connect. So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it done.
A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. Now Mahomes got to have this one. And he will try to get to the ball, but he's
He
not
got out
gonna
of the
get
end zone.
of the goal line.
Let's go.
So a drive that covers almost the entire length of the field.
Watch
will result
this.
in 0 points.
That frustration is not just going to be felt by the guys on offense either. It's going to be felt throughout the entire team, isn't it? I mean, we've been there before, right? We've seen it. That deflation can go through the entire ranks. They're going to have to really work to make sure it doesn't affect them going forward.
Ready.
So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out and a 5-yard penalty.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Still first down. Ready, set.
And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, no fear. Black shot.
Looking to throw.
He'll find Williams on the slant.
And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a 1st down. Up the middle they go. Bulls. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
Them boys looking defeated
It'll be 2nd down.
and
That's it.
defeated.
That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Ready.
On 2nd down now. It's Davidson, and he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
And
Come
hold
on,
on
get up,
here,
be
'cause
strong.
on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Okay, right.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. Bulls, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran
Let's
him down.
go. Stay in bounds. Oh no, he fumbled. This bit.
Midfield.
Let's go.
Wow,
64.
that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. They'll run on first down. Bulls.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down.
46-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
Ready?
And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 41.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On third down, Royal. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
This has been a defensive performance.
Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you
Them boys depleted.
right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs. These situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground
Just chilling, bro.
and secure a victory.
I forgot to put you clock.
On first down, Bulls.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
2nd down and 6 now.
They'll keep it on the ground. Bulls. And he is
We're
gonna
not
be
finishing
stopped
on a negative play.
behind the line of scrimmage.
Definitely
Now they're going to be
not
dealing with a
happening.
3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1.
We'll at least get 1 more yard here.
On third down.
There you go.
Bulls. And he's
Show you
gonna
my
be brought
muscles.
down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
What a tremendous
That's for
feeling
RJ,
to get to
bitches.
the game
You cheering
that can
ass
get you to the
motherfuckers.
Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately for the other team, a tough way for it to end.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on...
Thanks for watching. Peace.